Hello everyone, myself Tanvi Patel, working as Assistant Professor in Computer Engineering Department in Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. Subject is Effective Technical Communication and Unit 5 is Etiquettes. So today our topic is Telephone Etiquettes. So first of all you have to know what is telephone etiquette. Phone etiquette is the way you use manners to represent yourself and your business to customers via telephone communication. This includes the way you greet a customer, your body language, tone of voice, word choice, listening skill, and how you close a call. So, phone etiquette means what? If you are working in a company and your job is to call people for the interview or any other purpose, then it is called phone etiquette, and how you behave with them on phone call, that is phone etiquette. Now next is, why is phone etiquette important? Identifying the tools to achieve proper phone etiquette can help your business to, first is, show professionalism. Means whether you are a startup or a well established business, you and your representative know your business best. Communicating your working knowledge to your callers using telephone manner should establish you as a professional worthy of repeating business dealings. Means you are showing your professionalism and your company reputation to the person who you are calling. That is show personalism. Now next is, create a good first impression. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect, and the initial phone call is in your business's chance to show the customer how pleasant it is to do business with you. Means you are telling the other person or the other businessman how you greet them and how they can do business with your company. Now next is, increase customer trust and loyalty. If your business has face-to-face interaction with prospects who were initially just callers, the trust between you and your potential customer may grow, leading to them purchasing your goods or services more frequently. Means if you interact more with the customers with the other business deals, then it will create trust and loyalty for your business, and you can purchase or sell your qualities, your products perfectly. Now next is, achieve high customer satisfaction ratings. When you meet customers' needs over the phone, they can accurately assume that you will continue to meet their needs in person, creating a well-rounded and consistent experience. Means you will achieve a high customer satisfaction rating by selling your product and perfectly calling and talking with them on phone. Now next is, elements of proper phone etiquettes. To achieve excellent phone etiquette, you will need to apply the following items. First is friendly greetings, second is body language, third is tone of voice, fourth is tact, fifth is active listening, and sixth is appropriate closing. So first one is friendly greetings. Answering an office phone properly requires a positive and cheerful disposition. Allow the positivity to resonate in your voice. Offer a salutation, thanks the customer for calling, introduce yourself and your businesses by name, and then extend your help. This gives the customer a sense that you are warm, alert, and pleased to help them with their inquiries. People often mimic positivity and will probably respond to your voice with the same enthusiasm for your project. This is how, for example, we call any customer care. If we have buy something from Mintra and we have some issues regarding that, then we call to their customer care number, and they greet us very politely, and they introduce themselves very politely and give thanks message or feedback message. They request us very politely, so that is friendly greeting. Next is body language. Body language plays a major role in communication, both in person and on the telephone. When you speak on the phone, your body language still communicates how you are feeling. For example, when you smile and sit up straight, your voice is likely lighter and easily translated by the client as cheerfulness. Body language, facial expressions, and gestures show remain professionalism while speaking on the telephone. So, body language plays the most important role in telephonic interview. So, next is tone of voice. Adopt a confident tone of voice to limit interruption and maintain a professional engagement. You want the caller to know you are taking the time to understand their questions while also delivering prompt services. The tone of your voice is an important factor in proper phone call manner, since a caller may form an opinion of your businesses based on your attitude over the phone. Means the tone of voice is very important. If you have called any person for the interview and on phone call you are behaving very rude with them or talking with them in angriness, then it will create a bad impression for them for their business or for the company. So tone of voice is very important. Next is tact. Unfortunately, there will be times when you must deliver potentially upsetting information to a customer over the phone. Remaining calm while considering your word choice is the key to deliver message tactfully to your caller. Tact means what? If you are working in any call center and there is any call which is unbehavable, then the person who is calling, he is behaving very rude with you, and you are not remaining calm, and in angerness you give them any word or any different message, then it will be loss for your job. So your aim should be to communicate sensitive information truthfully without offending your customer. If you don't have any answer for them, be sure to offer them additional resources. Next is active listening. To achieve excellent phone etiquette, it is necessary to develop active listening skill. Give the customer your undivided attention by minimizing distractions. Taking notes and repeating requests back to the caller lets them know that you care and are listening to others only their needs at that moment. This is the example. For example, we can say that this is written being in Mintra. You can when you are calling for the customer care, then they only pay attention to what you have requested to them, listen them carefully, and what you need they fulfill their needs if possible. Active listening will likely help you respond to a customer's request appropriately. Next is appropriate closing. Remember that closing a call can be just as important as the way you begin one. Before saying goodbye to your customer, thank them again and ask if you can assist them with anything else. Closing the call this way ensures your caller that your business provides through customer services. Develop the habit of allowing the customer to hang up first to minimize accidental hang-ups. So, here also you can take the example of Myntra or Flipkart or any other customer care. When you tell that your needs had been fulfilled, then they always tell you for the feedback and say thanks for asking us, and if you need anything else you can call anytime on our customer care, then they tell us goodbye. So this is the appropriate closing. Now next is tips to improve the quality of your phone calls. First is answer the call within the first 2 or 3 rings. Means you should always answer the call within the first 2 or 3 rings. If the important call is there, then you should answer them before 2 to 3 rings, then it will create a good impression for your business. Providing a quick answer to customers phone call should let them know that their business is important to you. When customers feel valued, they could be more likely to use your business. If you cannot answer the phone because you have client in front of you, check the voicemail box and call back as soon as you are able. Next is identify yourself and your business at the beginning of all calls. Identifying yourself and your businesses at the beginning of a call lets the customer know that they called the correct place. When you identify yourself, it is likely that the customer will feel more comfortable sharing the reasons for their call and they will know who to ask for next time they call. So, you should identify the person, what the problem they have, and if you can't solve their problem, then you should give them the other helpline number, or you should transfer the call to the other person so that they can fulfill their needs. Next is let positivity resonate in your voice. Offering a positive tone of voice builds rapport as the receiver becomes more open to share details about how you can best assist them with their needs. If possible, practice by recording your phone calls, listen to the call recording, notice your tone and make corrections as necessary. Means there should be positivity in your voice when you call someone so that the impression which they create on their mind is good for you. Watch your body language. When you hear the phone ring, it may be beneficial to immediately sit up straight and smile before answering. Your voice will likely sound more friendly and light to the customer if you practice changing your body language. Next, minimize interruption. Minimizing interruption is possible even if offices with ample foot traffic. Take a moment before answering a call to put aside items you were working on and prepare to give your full attention to your caller. For instance, try turning your back away from your crowded office when you answer phone calls. This way, other individuals in the room will know you are unavailable to assist them while you are on the telephone call. Next is actively listen and take notes. When listening actively, it can be beneficial to give periodic affirmations that you understand the customer. For instance, you could say I understand that you would like to return your product or thank you for sharing your concern. This is the way how you can listen them and take notes about the customer. Keeping a record of the conversation by taking notes can ensure that you remember and respond to all the customers' concern effectively. Next is be honest. Honesty is more important than trying to make your customer happy. If there's something you know you can't do for them, make them aware that you cannot perform the task they are requesting. Deliver the honest message in a polite and sympathetic way, and your customer may still have a positive experience with your businesses after the call is over, even though you could not meet all of their needs. For instance, you could say, I understand your concerns, but unfortunately, we cannot approve your request. This is how you can tell your customer honestly your answer. If you know of additional resources that the caller can use to meet their needs, Provide them before closing the call. So be honest. Next is ask the caller before placing them on hold. You may need to place a caller on hold to get more information for them. For instance, you could say, "Would you mind if I place you on a brief hold to better assist you?" This is how, if we call in the customer care, they provide us good information, but if they want to provide us additional information, they always ask us that if you have any other queries regarding us, can you put them on hold, or can you put I on hold for some time so that I can assist you better. This is how the customer care people treat others. Asking the caller before placing them on hold allows them to know you are working on assisting them to the best of your ability, and it displays professional courtesy. Minimize emotional reactions. Keep your tone of voice positive. Find a break in the conversation and ask the caller politely if you may place them on hold. While they are on hold, take 2 deep breaths and remember to be objective and empathetic when faced with a challenging caller. Next is make sure the caller's needs are met before closing the call. This is when we call for the customer care in bank department. Then if we are talking something about our card related to our ATM card, then before closing the call, you should know that the fulfillment of the customer is being done perfectly so that he does not have to call us again. So, making sure you meet the customer's need is usually your goal when answering a phone call. The customer may often forget about other questions they have during the conversation. Asking if their needs are met or if they have questions is a great opportunity to be proactive and provided further clarification. So, make sure that their needs are being satisfied before closing the call. So, this was the end of the telephone etiquette. Thank you.